Alright.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rhyme of the Frost Maiden. When last we left off, our heroes finally made it to the southern part of the snowflake. There were supposed to be a couple of people here, but it didn't tell me, and I didn't look ahead to know to put them there, so we corrected that. And now I will read the description. The passage leads to an anvil-shaped room with a door set into the far wall. Flanking the door are bas reliefs of two male frost giants that have been defaced, their features chipped away at. Newer carvings above the door depict the glowering heads of an owl, a wolf, and a goat. Let's see. The heads carved above the door. Oh, that's where I show you this.
Would we actually get a picture
I don't.
of it?
I d- yes and no. I don't know why it says to show you this since this doesn't match the description, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway. So there you go. Ta-da!
You're right, that does not match that description at all.
Uh-huh. But it told me to show it to you, so I'm showing it to you. Have fun. Um, Entering into where you are in that passage, a disembodied voice says, "This way is shut to all but those who pass the test of cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation."
So it was preservation.
It was preservation.
Well, it's a good thing we did all that.
Yes, a very good thing.
I mean, we only passed 2 of them because of Zan.
Yeah. Oh,
So they don't make those. Those are frost druids. You fought them before a while ago, but they make absolutely no move to impede your progress, draw weapons, etc.
They use them and magically tell that we passed.
Yes. According to this, yes. As you approach Agony, the door behind them swings open,
oh.
and they turn, see it, look a little surprised, but then enter through the door.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
If the doors are open, what do we see in the next room?
You don't see a lot of detail through the door, but if you were to get up to the door and peek in, you could see some of it.
Only some.
Yeah. Arranged about this room, the one you haven't entered yet, I'm assuming one of you is peeking through,
I'm trying to give
are
sight, kinda.
yeah. Arranged about this room are 3 tablets of ice, each 10 feet tall, 7 feet wide, 1 foot thick. They sit upright in stands that are also carved from ice. Script has been chiseled into the surface of each tablet. Another door stands in the middle of the far wall. Wait, it says 3 ice tablets. But then it says there are 4 ice tablets. So there's 4 ice tablets. Come on, guys. Consistency. The inscriptions are written in common.
Okay, good. No need for spell
Alright.
this time.
Nope, no need for spell.
Alright, since Skiff
Are you
wandered
gonna
in.
go up and read them?
Yeah, I'm guessing they all say something different.
They do all say something different. Tablet number 1. Compassion makes you vulnerable. Let cruelty be the knife that keeps your enemies at bay. Tablet number 2. Exist as long as you can, by whatever means you can. Only by enduring can you outlast your enemies. Number 3. In solitude, you can understand and harness your full potential. Depending on others makes you weak. And the last one is preservation. Every flake of snow is unique, and that which is unique must be preserved. And then just so you guys have all of the text. Boom! There you go. With that, yeah, they are all very large. The druids, however, have completely ignored the tablets and head into the next room, the door closing behind them on its own.
So it will open up once we walk over there and try to open it, right? Based off of what you're saying.
Potentially, yes.
All right, I go to open the door.
All right, it opens.
Sweet.
I know, right? Crazy. This chamber has a domed ceiling engraved with a giant snowflake. 2 caryatids depicting a towering woman standing on either side. Oh, so this is where that was supposed to be shown.
Hindsight.
Why did it tell me to show it up there then?
I don't
'Cause
know.
it's
Forewarning.
A towering woman stand on either side of the door on the southern wall. In the middle of the room sits a 5-foot-tall claw-shaped lectern with a white-covered book resting on it. So there you go.
Like, where was
Ta-da.
the book again?
Book right here.
Okay.
Like, dead center of the room.
Can I Arcana check the book?
Sure.
Because I mean, there has to be something special about it to be having that kind of position.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Do I find anything out with a 21?
Yes, but only because you've been told about this book relatively recently. This is the Codicil of White that the former explorer was looking for.
Oh, she was the one with Professor Orb.
Yes.
It's been a while since that. I completely forgot.
Yep. This is the book that Professor Orb and the former adventurer and the weasel were all looking for.
Then I guess we should take it.
I was about to ask, can we just grab the book?
The druids in there say that you shouldn't take the book, or else you'll bring down the wrath of Auril. However, reading the book is fine.
I mean,
We just can't leave with it.
Basically, yeah. I mean, if anybody was foolish enough to take on Lady Auril and somehow win, you'd be able to take the book with no problem.
Huh.
But
It's
I wouldn't
almost
recommend
like that Frost goes, that sounds interesting.
We are here to read from the book to gain the knowledge of the white. Are you also here to read and gain the knowledge of the white?
Skiff would pull down his hood and nod solemnly.
Ah, true seekers of knowledge. And seeing as how you have passed the test that Lady Auril has put before you, that further door there would be appropriate for you to pass through.
What shall you all do once you've read this book?
We shall go back to doing Lady Auril's bidding. We would not want to incur her wrath.
What would you do if something happened to Lady Oriel?
Never really considered it before. No one's ever been foolish enough to actually try and take her on.
I suppose those people you would follow from then on.
Possibly. But only if someone beats Lady Oral will we be able to tell whether that would be true or not.
Of course. Come on,
So, let's see. There was something about this. Anybody who spends 10 minutes poring over the book. Okay. So, basically, if you spend the 10 minutes to read the book, you get...
Skiff will start.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it sounded like Skiff was going to do it anyway. And I feel like if he felt something different
Oh, yeah,
about himself, he would let us know.
if he would like motion for you guys to go ahead, and he wanted to follow through on his word to read the book, even if the Druids are going to wait on him, he would still do it.
So that,
Words.
lots of words. So one is the picture as if taken from the pages of the book, and the other one is just the plain text reading of it. So yeah, there's that. I might as well read it just because Skiff is. We bow to
He
she.
doesn't read it out loud, obviously.
Obviously. But that doesn't mean the audience can't hear it in his inner monologue with plenty of eye rolls. We bow to she who wears the crown, let the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as gray clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to its silent tomb, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sheets and ice, sleet and ice. Set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhymes, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost, may she reign forevermore. Insert Edgar Allan Poe joke, nevermore here.
Well, okay, now that you mentioned Skiff's inner monologue concept, he did have a mental reaction to the 4 tablets. I just didn't find the right moment. For cruelty, he would be thinking like, well, that's not wrong. I mean, that's not correct. Endurance is like, oh, yeah, damn right. Isolation would be like, and he wouldn't really have much of a reaction to preservation. But he did internally react to all 4 of them.
Yep.
Does anything happen to him after he studies it or whatever for 10 minutes?
Let's see. Oh, yes. Well, yes and no. It'll be your character knowing this poem helps a lot, actually, but not at the moment.
So no immediate effects.
No immediate effect.
The fact that all of our characters read it will help us.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we take turns reading it, and then we just give it to druids. Or at least Skiff would be fine with them having it.
Well, I mean, if
Put
you
it back on the thing.
if you don't take it off the pedestal, all of you have plenty of room to crowd around and read it.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yeah, the
and
two
then,
elves are pretty receptive.
Yeah, and then the druids. No, not just that. There we go. Okay. So the druids leave after reading it, and then you guys are like, "Oh, okay, that poem, sure, okay."
Like, okay.
And then you go to the final door.
Yeah.
Beyond the door is a small room filled with mist. Chunks of broken ice cover the floor. And this is actually the last part of the castle, believe it or not.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Part
I mean, you could...
Where it thought would go last?
This is the last part of the chapter unless you go exploring the upper levels of the castle. But for the moment, yes, this is it. What happens in this room is the last bit of this chapter.
Oh.
Unless we go up and since we went downstairs first.
Yes. So there's still the upper parts of the castle, but this is the last, like, big whatever of this chapter. My little buddy,
that
Chet, hello.
lock off anything from the upper floor, or does it not
No.
really matter? Okay, good. Like, if it did, then yeah, we should go double check, but since it's not really gonna matter.
But our characters don't know the upstairs don't matter.
Well, I just wanted to make sure, because...
So I actually
well,
need to talk...
They also don't know that this is about to close them off.
True.
Yeah. I need to talk to Raven in another chat real quick, if you wouldn't mind hopping into generic with me real quick.
Dun dun dun! Okay. Wait, gotta go find it. Generic.
He moved us the other time.
Yeah, at least it wasn't kicking her into salt.
That would have been funny if he clicked on that by accident and was just like, whatever.
Well, it's like no, our characters don't know this is gonna be the end of the chapter. But I mean, they also just picked upstairs versus downstairs randomly anyway.
Well, it was like kind of in the way, so I was like, all right, we better get this done, because once we know nothing's down there to come up, we should be fine.
Yeah.
I have 2 people here. It feels weird having people actually watch. I wonder what is even in here.
Would Agony have any reactions to the tablets?
Probably really only for the cruelty one. I don't think she really would.
It's like one of those, like, I
the
don't think
other
you need
ones.
cruelty to inflict and receive pain. It could be a wonderful experience, not necessarily cruel. I don't know how twisted she is.
It's like, oh yeah, cruelty. That is something I live by, but the compassion makes you vulnerable. I don't think that's quite right. It's like, yeah, compassion's not my thing too much, but it's still useful.
Well, I mean, euthanasia can be considered compassion.
It all depends on what you're looking at, I guess.
Yeah.
Figured since he said what was in the room, I was like, okay, I don't have to ask if the door's unlocked or anything.
It's hunks of ice! And there might be other stuff.
I was half ready for him to say something about Frost. I was like, what is she doing in there?
Maybe this is her trigger warning. I have no idea.
If it is, then good. We're actually getting it done prior to anything actually happening. And they are in there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to read some details or something. Some of these different descriptions could be really wordy.
Well, maybe it has to do something with her secret. Like, something happens down here with it.
Hiya.
Hello?
How you doing?
Hello.
Not bad.
It took a bit.
Yeah, there was a little explaining to do. But anyway, You guys walk into the room, and all you see is chunks of ice and a thin mist that just blankets the entire room.
Oh.
Does the mist seem magical at all?
You all don't get a chance to do anything yet because immediately, not that long, like almost immediately in the room, you hear Frost say out loud very strongly, "No, I do not accept."
To answer your question, no, the mist doesn't seem magical as far as you can tell.
And Frost looks at you all and is like, "So, a voice was just in my head asking me if I was willing to court death to accept Oriel's blessing."
Okay.
Skiff would write down and ask her, what does it mean to court death in this context?
That is a good question.
Frost says, "I don't know, but I don't feel it's a good idea to accept a blessing from the person we're trying to kill. I feel like that would be counterproductive."
He quickly scribbles, I don't think she's just a person.
Frost
You're
goes,
not wrong.
I mean, Frost goes, "That's fair. Still, I do not feel that it is the proper thing to do since we're trying to kill her."
So, other than that, you don't really see anything else in the room. If you want to take the time to look around, you might find something, but it's very unlikely.
Well, they said
We need like the perception or investigation checks of a god.
I wouldn't say of a god, but I'd say the higher your investigation and or perception, the better odds you are of finding things.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to do a perception check then.
Okay.
Skiff would think it's too BS to just go through all of this and just find a misty ice room. It's stupid.
And then they did say to go in here for what exactly they said. I don't remember. No, they said
22
something.
perception.
They said it could benefit you by entering the door because you passed all the trials.
So then, yeah, if it would benefit us, then
22.
nothing. I think Agony would
Yeah.
try to as well.
Yeah, Skiff would go into the room and look around.
Okay.
I'm not good at investigation, so perception's better.
That's fair. Not by much, apparently.
Yeah.
So far, Zan has found something. Skiff has found something extra.
Oh.
I guess Frost would be the only other one.
Would you do perception or investigation?
That is...
Perception, I have a +6. Investigation, I have advantage.
Ooh,
That's
tricky.
a hard choice.
Right?
Invest deception.
I've been rolling pretty bad on perceptions. I mean, pretty bad on investigations, so... Well, yeah, so I've been rolling like crap, so it's a good thing. I just don't know. My rolls have been crap lately, so...
Same here.
I guess
it's bound to happen eventually, but I'm sure it'll pass soon enough. Not like there's really much in here, so Agony and Frost are like, these chunks of ice are weird. Zan, you notice that some of the chunks of ice are indeed very weird. Skiff and Zan, you notice that the chunks of ice contain broken body parts.
Like fingers or whole arms?
Well, if you felt like spending hours to do it, you could probably cobble together a couple of people in their entirety.
Ew.
Think of it like petrification, but instead of wood or stone, it's ice. So the chunks of ice on the floor are the broken, petrified statues of people.
Oh my god.
But Skiff, you managed to find something more than that.
Woo!
You managed to find, I guess you could call it the hilt of a sword. intact. And it doesn't look like a blade was snapped off of it. It looks like a hilt that was built without the blade.
Skiff would pick it up, and can I do an Arcana check on it?
Absolutely. I'm not sure who would be able to
I just want
use
to see what kind of
best.
magic key it is. You know.
Oh, I know what
It's some kind of magic.
I'll see if I can attempt.
Absolutely.
I didn't do better.
Thing.
We're great. Yeah, it's a thing. What do we do? If Frost is like, I wonder what we should do with this thing, Skiff.
Ah, there it is.
Out of character. Oh my god, I wish this was fucking Flare right now, because I'd love to hold it in the air and go, I got the power!
That
I
would
cannot
be
justify Frost doing that, but Flare would.
that would be absolutely hysterical.
If Skiff realizes it could be attuned, he starts to do so.
Let's see. Which one is this one? Okay. It does require attunement.
Yeah, he has one slot left for him.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and give me a D6. On a 6, I will allow you to choose.
I don't have it at a 2 minutes.
That's not choosing.
That is not choosing, but are you proficient with long swords?
Yep.
Okay, so this would actually be still usable by you. So what you are currently holding is the weapon Flame Tongue, except instead of a blade, it doesn't have a blade that flames erupt from. The hilt creates a blade made of flames, similar to a sun blade, but without the sentience. And instead of radiant, it's fire.
I fucking love that. Is really cool, and it is so good Flair's not here, because she'd be like, that take it, you can't even use it, just you're a monk. She's just like, but it's fire.
But fire though.
Okay, I found it. Rare. Any sword. You can use a bonus action to speak the magic words command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed a bright light in a 40-foot radius. That's a lot of light. Dim light for another 40 feet. When the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire to any target it hits. The flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop it or sheath the sword.
Yep.
Man, I wish he got a rapier, because he already uses that. Can we as a group roll to see if we can get him a rapier instead?
I don't think he can use it.
Well, Flame Tongue is literally any sword, but Voss made it a long sword.
Well, no.
Yeah.
It's more so the fact that it needs a word.
It needs a word, but furthermore,
Yeah.
it must be a slashing sword.
Well, no, it says rapier on there. On your list.
It says great sword, long sword,
Oh, it
rapier.
does say rapier. Never mind.
Yeah, and he uses a rapier. I'm like,
no, the thing is,
like...
I can't command it to be a flame blade if I can't speak the word.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we can hope that it becomes a rapier. Like, I'm just saying, I think a rapier would be cooler.
To be fair, it doesn't say the person who's attuned to it has to say the word.
Oh, I just figured it had to be.
Oh, is there something on the hilt? What does it say on the hilt?
It says I have to use a bonus. It says I have to use a bonus action. The person attuned has to use a bonus action to speak the word's command word.
Oh, yeah, he can't use it.
Well, darn.
I would scribble the description of it for the knowledge I gained from being attuned to it, and then give the hilt to Agony.
Okay.
I'm like, first I like, Agony, let me see it so I can look at it to see if I can find the command word on it.
I would.
Or a phrase.
Becoming attuned to it gives it to him, but the command phrase is written on it.
Okay, what is it?
In this case,
Skiff would have written it down.
Yeah, I was about to say. In this case, Skiff wrote it down, but written on the blade is burn with the brightest sun.
And if I take it, would I roll something, or is it always going to be that? the longsword.
No, it's that. That is the command phrase to turn
Well, I
it
mean
on.
for the type of sword.
To make it because it's a long sword. You said.
Oh, so the type of blade it is determined when you pick it up as loot.
Okay, so it will
because
always be
I
longsword
rolled a
now.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
So
if
this
I rolled the
particular.
if I rolled the rapier number or the 6, I could have chosen rapier.
Yep.
So, not gonna lie, that's awesome. And it really, really sucks that Skiff can't use it.
A
Yeah.
fire lightsaber.
Essentially,
basically.
that would be copyright infringement. We wouldn't want to insult the
A
people.
fire
who
magic
made-
sword.
Yeah, there we go. God, I hate this so much. All right.
So Skiff would unattune to it and allow me to have it.
Yeah. He would, as I said, he would write down the description of what it does, what you're able to do with it, with attunement and the command word, the command phrasing or whatever, and along with the hilt when he gave it to you.
Okay, during these 2 hours,
Yeah, 2 hours
Frost
later.
smokes. Frost uses her hookah and smokes it and shares it with Zan
That's
and
fair.
anyone who's not attuning because they don't really need a rest.
Do you want to spend that time also searching to see if you can find anything else?
Oh, we can do that. Yeah, why don't we do that?
Why not?
So
Um,
this is a very little known mechanic because it's rarely it rarely comes up in Fifth Ed. It's called taking the time to take a 20. Generally, depending on the circumstances, you're usually not able to do so. But if you are just spending 2 hours and you don't want to use it for a short rest, you can use it for something like completing a task. Say, I don't know, making something or searching a room you happen to be in, stuff like that. So if you wanted to, the people who aren't attuning to the weapons at the time could use that time to take a 20 to search the room.
That'd be like
yeah,
So,
fucking do it then.
So it's just
However,
continued rolls or no rolls needed because they're taking the time.
no rules needed for it. It's considered you are taking the time to make your roll a 20. You are doing the most thorough investigation possible. However, for that, if nothing else comes up, there is nothing else. You can't do a subsequent roll to try again.
Okay.
Because you literally did the most thorough search possible.
You said that there were, since the body parts were trapped in the ice.
Yes.
Can I attempt to reconstruct the people to learn more about the people that might have died here?
You can start, but I would say it would take greater than 2 hours for you to construct any one person.
I'm gonna definitely try to take 20 to try to find anything else of use.
Okay.
That would definitely be useful here.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
We're not doing much of anything else, so.
Well, yeah, would Agony actually want the sword?
Well, better than not having a magic sword.
I mean, wouldn't she want it going against a ice possible deity?
Yeah, that's kind of my thought process. Is like, I know we're going against something that is a bit cold in nature, so.
Yeah. Bonus action to initiate it. Extra 2d6 fire on every hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not counting your divine smites.
Yeah. Yeah, it shows that, oh hey, you can get that extra 2d6 fire while flaming. Oh wait, it has to always be flaming for this one.
Yeah, you can activate it, but it'll last until you activate it again, or until you drop it, or until you sheath it. But if you activate it and just hold it, and you stay brandishing it, it'll just be a huge, powerful light source, perpetually.
Mm-hmm. Which, in our case, we don't even need that, but.
Not technically, but not having to waste a bonus action your first turn if you want to use it for something else could be useful.
Yeah. Like, telling my animal to attack, or telling the enemy to attack me.
Or, telling puffballs to attack.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember to use those once we actually get into a big battle.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, they're a thing, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right, so
Frost took the 20.
Frost took
Yes.
the 20. Zan, did you also take the 20 or?
Even if it's futile, I want to at least maybe put enough pieces together to figure out what race they were.
All right, fair enough. So Frost, you managed to find something very interesting. It requires attunement. It's called the elemental essence shard of fire. And this is antithetical to your character as a frost mage. However, in the coming battle, it may prove very useful.
Okay, I already have 3 attuned items, but I could probably unattune to the Wand of Webs, since it's probably not going to do me much good for the coming battle.
So let's read what the elemental essence shard of fire does. This crackling crystal contains the essence of an elemental plane, in this case, the elemental plane of fire. As an action, you can attach the shard to a tiny object, such as a weapon or a piece of jewelry, or detach it. It falls off if your attunement to the item ends. You can use the shard as a spellcasting focus while holding or wearing it. When you use metamagic options on a spell while you are holding or wearing the shard, you can apply the following property. One target of a spell that you can see catches fire. The burning target takes 2d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns, and then the flame goes, or at the start of its next turn, and then the flame goes out.
It doesn't say that there's a limit.
That's because, well, so technically there is. It's however many sorcery points you can use, because the metamagic, you have to apply a metamagic
right.
to a spell
Okay.
in order for you to use it.
I need to,
However,
like, copy and paste this.
yeah,
However.
I screen capped it and sent it to you on, sent it to everybody on Discord so you guys know. So it's there. But based on what you're seeing, it sounds like some people made their way in here ready to fight Oril. And I think you figured out what what she meant by court death.
Yeah. So, Frost goes, guys, I think I figured something out about, Orel.
And that is.
All these dead people, they, you know that thing that I said the voice asked to me about if I was willing to court death?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is what it was. They failed. They failed. If you get my drift.
Oh.
Not in any rush. Skiff would write down and then show Frost while shrugging. Well, we're not them.
Yeah. So I'm
Well,
gonna
we don't
attune to the elemental essence shard of fire and put it on my what is it I have? My spellcasting focus is a dark blue crystal that I wear as a necklace.
So you're gonna have a crystal attached to a crystal.
Yes.
Attached to
She just
Crystal stuff.
bedazzled her bedazzler. What do you want?
But before I attune to that, I'm gonna see if anybody wants the Wand of Web. But it requires attunement by a spell. Am I the only spellcaster?
I'm a
Technically
half-caster.
not. Technically not. Skiff is part
Okay.
wizard.
Okay, well, luckily you don't have to make a
verbal
check. If
verbal thing.
you don't have, it doesn't have to be verbal. So does Skiff want the Wand of Web?
Really? It doesn't have to be verbal?
That's what I
No,
was
it
thinking.
says the one while you can use an action to spend one of its charges to cast the web spell. It doesn't say you have to make it verbal to cast the web spell. Oh, you could just
Yeah,
vote.
because the
Let's-
wand is normally the web spell has a verbal component, but because the wand is doing it, you just have to use magic device, expend charge, create web. So you eschew all the issues that Skiff would normally have with casting the web spell.
Yeah, there you go. I just posted the entire write-up of it in chat.
Nice.
I wrote it up early, like before.
And I
Uh,
haven't used it, so I have all charges.
Sure, he would take it.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
We're sharing.
I mean, would you use the flame sword over your glaive?
Most likely.
You're like an extra 2d6, man. It's incentive.
It's like extra damage and... Oh.
Alrighty then. So... let's see.
Ooh, and I would get to re-roll 1s and 2s on it, too.
Nice.
Oh yeah, especially if you're since it's versatile. If you're using it two-handed.
Which I would be.
Yeah, d10s. Yeah.
Yeah, because it says with melee weapons wielded with 2 hands, and I would be. So I wasn't sure if it had to be like specific, like it can't be versatile or something, but it doesn't say.
So are you guys going to explore the rest of the castle before you head out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of making you guys walk all the way back, I'm just gonna go ahead and
Plop us where we're supposed to be, wherever that is.
paste, and then
Over here.
over here. So for this, there was only one room left on this floor that you guys didn't explore, because you wanted to go to the basement first, and that was over here. Which that was, where is it? Oh God, that's way at the beginning. Okay. So when you get up there, you see a whole bunch of ice gargoyle things
They're still there.
all around. Yeah, they're still there. They watch you come up, but they don't do anything. So this room over here has a set of stairs that you guys didn't go up. In the middle of the immense hall stands a 30-foot long, 10-foot wide, 10-foot high dining table, carved from ice and surrounded by dozens of blocks of ice that once served as chairs. Wooden braces against the west wall hold a pair of 14-foot long bulges made of hollowed-out mammoth tusks. An ascending staircase of ice to the southwest corner has mist rolling down it. Oh, spiffy. Oh God, 90 feet. Those are some tall stairs. I'm assuming you guys are going up the stairs.
Yes, sirree.
All right, cool. So we'll just go ahead and no, all of them. There we go. And there.
That an owl?
No. No, they are not. Oh, that.
Yeah. That would probably be there.
Yes and no. Give me just a minute while I read the description.
It'd be nice if it was another thing, but I know it's not.
This room contains wrecked furnishings that suggest it was once used as a frost giant's bedchamber. A bitterly cold wind blows down down a staircase to the east, at the bottom of which snow has accumulated. Let's see. Good to know. Oh, all right. That explains a lot, actually.
I'm just
Okay.
seeing if it rolls right.
It looks like it's rolling left to me.
You know what? Fair enough. All right.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know about that. Good to know, actually.
For you or for us?
No, it's just a bit of background lore for the world. Which is interesting because it coincides with something from a different game by the same company.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they're owned by a company that's trying to burn them down to the ground, so
Shame.
Yeah.
I know, right? Let's see.
Hopefully they don't actually go through any of it, but
I mean, they already have, but,
I know.
whatever.
Does entering said room activate any dangers?
Maybe. There's a lot of text for this one NPC, so give me just a minute. Okay.
And yes, I do
Hey.
have the sword active.
Nice.
I'm gonna say that now before we get into combat and go, oh hey, yeah, I want
40
that
feet of
active."
bright, 40 feet of bright light. You're just a fucking beacon, dude.
Yeah.
I have a ray of frost at the ready.
Array of yourself.
Yes.
I could do that too, but no.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's see.
Skiff has an arrow ready.
A 7-foot tall bipedal snowy owl with black talons, cloven hooves, and grayish white wolf fur. Protruding from the owl's head is a pair of curved goat horns.
It's like one of everything that we could find around here.
A little bit. The only thing it's really missing is a.
Is bear.
Well, no, I get owl. Yeah, the bear part of the owl bear.
It'd be cool if they had one. That'd be awesome.
A cloak and cowl made of pristine white snow. Conceals.
Snow.
It's made out of snow. Conceals much of the form. Okay. Cool. And then. Alright. Nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me a picture to show you
Weird.
for this one. Which
I mean, a
is
huge
kinda
bipedal
bummed.
owl would be cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I wish there was a handout I could give you.
But no,
But
just token.
unfortunately. Yeah, well, I can't show you the token because it basically details a lot of plot shit you guys don't know yet.
Yeah.
Because for some reason they decided to put the plot shit before the GM only shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. I can't show my characters this. Anyway. Alright, so there was that. I got that one down. Oh. Alright. Fair enough. Nice. Okay, so you get up there and you see this hunched over. Okay, minimize that because I don't need it. Minimize that because I don't need it. Minimize that because I'm not using it. And boom. All right, so you see this this hunched creature cloaked in snow standing in the corner of a circle.
That don't look like a circle to me. But
To be fair, I've got a view of the entire thing, and it's a tower. It's a circle.
yeah.
But you can see it hunched over, standing looking at you with its piercing, glowing blue eyes.
So it doesn't say or do anything other than just stare.
Yep. Oh. I just put you on the wrong staircase.
Yay!
You could have
It's
had me fooled.
it's this staircase.
Well, see, we would not be seeing that owl then.
We
Yeah,
definitely
you
would
wouldn't
not.
be you don't see it. So I just technically read all of that for nothing, but at the same time I didn't. Also, there's a whole bunch of these little fuckers around the room.
I don't know what they are.
Frost, if you want to move back, just to be safe.
They are
I'll move
god
there.
awful, horrible, blood sucking.
Ew.
What are they called?
They are called ice piercers.
Okay.
So I guess I'll read the room description for this one. The semicircular room has a forest of icicles hanging from the ceiling, some of them as much as 8 feet long. Against the curved wall to the south stands an enormous throne of ice decorated with carved images of winter wolves and mastodons. Across from the throne on the northern wall is an open doorway. Oh, okay, that would explain that.
Wait, so they're on the ceiling or the floor?
The ice piercers are on the floor.
And we can see them.
Yes.
Okay.
And they do not look, well, I was going to say happy, but they don't look pleasant either. So, just, they don't look.
Do they do
At all.
anything as we enter the room?
Oh, yeah, the moment they notice you, they go, oh, hey, look, meal, roll initiative.
Hey. Hey, we're all together.
We did it, guys.
Hey, look at that.
Even with your
first.
-1.
Yeah, I rolled the same as Zan with her modifier that I would without it. Without mine. Or
That's
his
funny.
Modifier.
Cool beans. So,
I mean, if they're caring about the heat source, they would probably attach to the flaming sword, right?
yep.
Did since I had a ray of frost ready, did I get to send it off before they start
Yeah,
moving?
Same thing
though?
with my ready arrow.
Well, they not 20, so they do get to move first, but
Oh yeah, because
you
we didn't.
get
None
to
of us
act
have alert.
during. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, you prepared to have it, so you would act with that single spell during their action.
And my one single
Okay.
arrow.
And your one single arrow.
Yeah.
That would be your surprise round.
Okay.
So
So that they gotta get a surprise. Will they get to surprise and we get to
They-
surprise?
they did theirs.
Okay.
They don't
They
got
have
much
so little
movement.
No, they don't. They
Oh,
they
yeah.
have moved their maximum movement for the turn.
I almost forgot.
Uh,
Boar.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Well,
just remembered
targeting that
Did you
one.
actually summon it back when we got upstairs though?
Huh?
Would Agony have summoned the boar back when we got upstairs? It wasn't ever in the basement with us.
It was supposed to be. I think we left it in
Yeah,
the room.
I just never put it down because I was too lazy to move the token everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Skiff would attack the one right to the right of what looks like an top-down view of a throne.
So you would
I'm
attack
attacking
this
this one.
Bottom.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm attacking that one.
And you're using what to attack it?
Ray of frost. Because that's
Okay,
what I had
cool.
readied.
Fair enough. And you shoot that one with your arrow? Cool beans.
Not. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit though.
Maybe.
No, actually.
Oh.
10 does not hit.
Does an 18?
It does, and it looks like your spell did nothing to it.
Oh,
even
I'll have
better.
to switch it up. I'll have to switch it up to fireball.
I mean, to be fair, you do have that item you just attuned to, so you could set it on
Oh,
fire.
yeah. I
Well,
will.
set it on fire
And
if she uses meta magic.
I didn't
Oh
think
yeah,
about
it's gotta be meta magic. Fuck. That's gonna be
It's
the
fine.
biggest pain in the butt
Oh,
every time
remembering.
I have to remember that.
That's fine. It's fine. We get to go to our normal stuff
Yes,
now,
so
and
now
I now know to use.
Now it's their turn again because they rolled a 20.
Wait.
Mhm.
Are they immune or?
They are immune to cold damage.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
why-
found this out after hitting them with Ray of Frost.
Hold on, let me see something. That's not it. It's not it. It's not it. That's not it. Okay, no. Where is it? What? Okay, is it that? Damn it, I only ignore resistance to cold damage.
Yeah.
I can't. Damn it.
Yeah.
Ah!
They're epic boons that allow you to ignore immunities, I think, but yeah, for the normal gameplay, no. Alright, so they're gonna take
Another step or slither.
Boop. Boop. God, these things are terrible.
They are in range
It's
to do
good,
something
it's good that they're so
normally.
slow, though.
Yep. Alright, so the two next to Agony are going to boop Agony.
Yay!
Or at least they're gonna attempt to.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to. I don't know why. I don't feel like they
so
have good modifiers
gonna-
for damage. Or
What's
So
it,
the
what's that?
the highest was a 14.
Ooh, so close yet so far.
Yep.
I
And then
don't
the
think we're
other
so
one
close.
impales itself on an icicle, so it dies.
Wait,
Oh.
they're
All
not
right.
even. Oh, that's sad.
Unfortunate.
Is
Immune
that
to
a-
the cold of the icicle, but not the piercing of the icicle. Alright, that's their turn, so that would put it to Skiff.
Attack the furthest one away.
Okie dokie.
One.
Yeah. Does an 11 hit?
At 11 does not hit.
Well, good thing I have 2 attacks,
Indeed. At this rate, you'll hit it eventually.
right? Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay, good. I was like, if that didn't. what are we
17
getting
piercing
ourselves
damage.
into?
Nice! It's not dead yet, but it
Oh
is
my-
regretting life decisions.
One
Man.
icicle killed it itself, and then the power of
about
an
to say.
powerful. Yeah, this arrow doesn't. Damn.
Yep.
That must have been a really bad hit on that
Yeah.
one.
No, it was actively like it just got absolute shat on by that icicle.
First, I thought like, oh
Uh,
hey, they're gonna be easy dispatch, but no.
I mean, to be fair, if he had hit even one other attack,
can
it would have done
Can I
it.
use my bonus action curving shot to make my a hit that I missed with hit another one for my class feature?
Oh yeah, I forget you have that.
Let me look. What class feature was it?
Arcane Archer curving arrow.
Ranger.
Sorry, curving shot.
Not ranger, he fighter.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a fighter. Fighter.
He's the
Arcane
discount
Archer.
ranger.
I disagree. I think he's a lot better than a ranger, but
I
that's
mean-
just me.
Tosh
Alright,
improved Rangers.
Yeah.
You said arcane shot?
Curving shot.
Curving shot. Ah, there it is. Suddenly you learn how to when you make an attack roll with a magic arrow and miss, you can use
All
your
of my
bonus
arrows are
action
magic.
to re-roll the attack roll against a different target within 60. So yeah, go ahead and re-roll that attack.
Okay.
And
He's
which
gonna
one are
be
you going to
dead.
attempt to hit?
It can't be the furthest back one because it has to be a separate target. It'll be the bottom one.
The one next to the throne?
The
Yeah.
one you missed the first time.
All right.
14.
14 does not hit.
Oh my.
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know it's somewhere between.
This feature exists for once.
It's somewhere between 14 and 16 for the AC.
Yeah.
16
Well,
being a hit,
no,
14
no, no.
being not.
Yeah, so I would say at minimum try again at 15. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
See.
Skiff's turn is done.
All right, Skiff is done, which I believe puts it to Frost and Zan.
Yep.
So
I might as well
whoever
start
wants to
punching the
go.
one in front of me.
You're gonna punch the one in front of you?
Punch, not slice and dice.
That don't
11
hit.
does not hit.
Oh yeah, I'm right next to you.
Extra attack? That does. That hits a lot, actually. All right. 8 damage. Boom.
And then I'll flurry.
You do
That
get one
hits.
free stinky, right?
Yeah, one free stinky.
Are you gonna make this that stinky?
Yeah. Oops, there's the stinky part, and there's the damage part.
Oh, all right. Hey, look, the stinky did it.
Nice. You do got one
5
more.
foot step in your one more attack.
Yeah, I can do it that way.
That hits. For 11. Nice. And that was your bonus action. You do still have movement left.
I'll stay here.
Okie dokie. Frost, what you gonna do?
I am going to hit it with a firebolt, and that looks nice.
This
That
one?
was a yeah.
Or the one you
I was,
missed earlier?
I was gonna hit this one.
This one. Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay, so critically flame this motherfucker.
Yes.
Let's see what you got. So that is
13.
13 times 2 is 26 damage.
Nice.
Good.
Did that look like it did more damage than it probably should have, apart from being a crit?
I was about
Would we
to-
notice a difference?
Yeah.
I was about to say, yes, but you don't know whether it was attributed to a weakness in the in the piercer, or the fact that she just really wanted that one dead.
You know what? Fair enough. I'll take it.
Dead's dead, right?
Dead is dead. Anything else?
No, actually. I kind of feel like we're not gonna have a chance to rest up again very well, so I'm
Save
trying
the
to hold back on
metamagics.
using the sorcery point. Yeah, basically.
0 points. Understandable. If that's the case, I believe that puts it to agony at the bottom of the order.
I think the boar would technically be there.
Okay.
'Cause
we were using the giant elk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The not so giant elk, yes.
Let's see.
The large elk.
The
Yes.
slightly bigger than normal elk.
Is it slightly, or are they the same size? I don't remember.
Giant.
Are you saying you would get on your boar?
No, but I would say to run in.
Would you be directly in the way for it running in, though?
I mean, I can take like a 5 foot step.
I couldn't find the elk quickly, so you have a shark now.
Awesome. Alright. I will say, tell it to go attack that one.
Oh, because it has,
This
what,
one?
pounce? Or charge?
Charge. Yeah, that one. So I'll do Tusk 23,
That definitely hits.
and then DC 13. Don't worry about the slashing damage. We already did the damage up top. If it fails the save, then it's prone.
They are prone. So.
So we would get.
I mean, I'll roll the save, but it will fail.
It's a shame due to turn order. It's
If
not going to matter
it's-
much.
If it's prone, doesn't that mean we get advantage?
Yeah, but they
on
go
melee?
next.
Well, the thing is like their default state is prone, so
Oh, so
it
no.
can't be more. Like they squiggle and squirm on the ground. They don't have feet. They don't. Their movement is flop.
Yeah.
They are the equivalent of Magikarp, with about as much health. So,
Oof.
I mean, their attacks do a lot of freaking damage if they manage to hit, but then they literally can't do anything after that.
All right.
So, I mean, it failed to save. It's prone still.
Still.
You know,
All right. Then after that, I will attack the one that is adjacent to me with the flame tongue.
you definitely hit.
Okay, that is weird looking, but
It is. Also, it's not supposed to do any slashing. It's all fire.
oh yeah, it is all fire,
Which one are
But-
you? Which one is it? The two-handed or one-handed?
two-handed.
So
Yeah,
11.
the 11 would be the damage, and the 9 is the 2d6.
Mm-hmm. So altogether
Okay.
20, right?
So 20 fire damage.
I will change the one for the other, but it won't affect that roller because
Mm-hmm.
fun.
All right. So, anything else, or was that it? You do still have
15 movement left.
Yeah.
And then I'll come here and use my second attack to hopefully
With
finish off
advantage?
this one. Well, technically, I don't think it would give it advantage,
But you made it prone.
but it
they
already was.
they're default prone, so you don't get the advantage.
So
on
we
them.
okay.
what I
So we
was
do.
figuring.
Yeah, we don't
It-
just get auto advantage of all attacks anyway.
Yeah, it'd be the equivalent of attacking a snake. A snake is always considered to be prone, even though it's like it's not immobilized by it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then
my
I
little
get to
buddy
re-roll
Chet.
that one.
Hello.
For a 5.
So 19 fire.
19 fire.
19 fire.
Yay!
With
I'm
those
guessing-
attacks, does
Sword.
it seem like my attacks are doing more because they're fire, or they're just
It
being
doesn't
normal?
appear.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to do extra damage because it's fire.
I'm sure it looks cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, like you are wielding the power of the sun, and it's not Sunny D. Anyway,
And that'll
I think
be it.
that was it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't got anything left.
All right. So their turn consists of.
Boom.
Love it.
Okay, cool. Their turn's over. Skiff.
I'll attack the furthest one away.
You know what? I think I like these enemies the most. They have a lot of
18?
health. Oh well, they are taking up a lot of time. Oh God, yes. You're hitting the same one, right? The one at the back.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, 18 definitely hits.
for 18 damage.
Oh Lord. Curse of 18s.
Oh, that's a good curse to have.
Yeah, I was
Let's
about to say
take
that's
it.
probably
Way
the best
better
curse
than
you
the
guys
curse
have
of
had
nines.
so far. All right. Yeah, double the curse of 9s from last week.
Yeah.
No, last
12
week
does
was
not
12.
hit. No,
Mm-hmm.
12 does not hit. Oh, hey, look, curse of 12s.
you had to say it, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
And this one
Alright.
you can't curve.
Nope, it has to be a separate target if I used it.
Mm-hmm.
Separate target
Yeah.
within 60 feet. Yeah.
Zan, since I'm ranged, can I go first?
Yes.
I would move over
Alright.
here.
Okay.
Oh, right. How dare you?
I would see
'Cause
the owl.
You do see the owl. You
What does it-
just see
does it
her
look
hunched
hostile?
there. It doesn't look friendly, but it's not making any moves.
Well, I can't attack any more this turn anyway, but I was just wondering.
That's fair. Nope, she's just staring at you with piercing, frosty blue eyes. And by that, I mean her eyes glow with, like, an electric blue color.
Ooh.
15 hits.
Woo, we found the range.
We found the sweet
Does-
spot.
What about a 13?
13
I
fire
mean,
damage.
13 does damage. It's not dead
Awesome.
yet.
Yeah, we
But
haven't touched this one yet.
It's hurt.
And
That's
I know
all I can
Zan
do.
has all the movement in the world, so.
All right, Zam, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna punch it.
You gonna punch it?
Punch.
16 hits.
Uh-huh. And with this, just because the next part might be a little more, shall we say, time-consuming due to the interaction the players could have, and considering one of our players said that they needed to leave at around this time, this is where we will be
No,
calling
that
it
would
for...
be an
No,
hour
no,
from
no,
now.
no, no. An
No?
hour
What's
from
in your
now.
time zone?
Oh, yeah.
I'm central.
I forget.
Yeah. Yeah,
It won't
no,
take an
okay.
hour, will it?
Okay. No.
Yeah.
That was... Because for me, it's the time that you said, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
I
say
was
Sorry.
something
thinking,
too.
oh yeah, obviously, 10 o'clock. Okay.
No, no. It's just about to be 9 o'clock my time.
Yeah, I forget time zones are annoying.
Yeah, I'm used to hanging out with Matt between sessions, and he's in the same time zone as me. So I was like, oh, obviously, 10 o'clock. It's like right around the corner. We could do stuff. Okay, cool. So never mind then. Yeah, so there's a snowy owl with hooves and talons and horns.
So are we out of combat?
For the moment, unless you want to start fighting the owl with hooves and talons and horns and electric blue
I
glowing
wouldn't put it
eyes.
past Skiff to try to just take a pot shot right now.
It's not
Not
openly
deal with it.
hostile. It doesn't look openly hostile. That's how it was described. It was because it doesn't look openly hostile. I won't. But he was tempted.
So I'm gonna
Can I do
move
an
about here.
Can I do an insight check while Frost is moving up to see if, even if not hostile, what it looks like it's eyeing us up for?
I would move
Um,
up with Frost.
Like if I can divine any intentions from it?
Trying to read the facial expressions of a chimera-esque amalgamation of several different creatures is very difficult in and of itself.
Aww.
I'm not saying you can't, but the DC to figure out any intention from it will be high.
I could try.
Especially since this is the first time that you've actually seen this creature.
That's why he wants to do it. He's curious about it.
Alright, go ahead and give it to me. Let's see what you got. Insight.
I
It's not going to be
definitely
that
would
great. I don't have a huge bonus to this at all.
try to figure out the insight. Try to figure out
It's a
that it
thing!
worked.
Yes, big burb.
It is close to owlbear, but not quite.
We are doing great, guys.
So we all know it's a thing.
We all know that it's
Definitely
there.
a thing.
Oh.
Zan, does Zan get anything?
Zan is very insightful. All
Zan
that
is
monk
so
training with
insightful.
punching things.
So it notices you trying to read its intentions,
Who?
Zan. And as you start to glean information from it, it lets out a shrill noise similar to the wind in the middle of a blizzard as cold starts to encroach in on you, and then she disappears.
Oh, fun.
She noticed me noticing her.
Yep. From what you could tell, she was literally just sizing you up to see what your intentions were. So that's as much as you got before she disappeared.
So she was just
Okay.
doing her own inside check.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
With that said, though, now is the time that I read this room contains the wrecked furnishings that suggest this was once a frost giant's bedchamber. A bitterly cold wind blows down the stairs to the east, at the bottom of which snow has accumulated, which would be this.
Is there anything
there's
over
that.
in this closet? Or whatever this is? I'm just guessing closet. Since you said would have been a room at one point.
Let's see. What is in that room? Oh, literally nothing. Everything is just in ruins.
You know, I'm always good at that. I just find what is literally nothing.
Yes. All right. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. When I get back, we will continue upstairs, I guess.
Alright. I'm gonna take that cue to do the same.
Yep.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm not sure if there's a... Do you know if there's a setting to make sure a video is downloadable on YouTube or something?
I think so.
Okay. I haven't had to try to do that, so I wasn't sure.
I am back.
He back.
Okay, sorry. This is like that's technically a YouTube Prime thing, so I'll just have to use like some type of like thing to download it.
Fair
Like,
enough.
whatchamacallit, like thing.
Oh, plug in.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's so sad for that owl amalgamation thing. Because I guess what? It was like, okay, what's up with them? Oh, they want to know what's up with me? Oh, hell no.
Oh, Jet, please don't stand there. Oh.
So it
All
basically gave us the cold shoulder.
I guess you could say she
Like
has a bit
Frost
of a...
doesn't do it that every time.
I'm sorry. I needed that. I needed that today.
A bad ice pun?
Yes.
Yes, bad ice puns are amazing.
I liked mine from the last episode.
All right, guys. So,
I guess
Frost takes a moment and goes, "Are we going to go up the stairs?"
that's the only way to go at this moment. Unless there's something behind the stairs over here.
Yeah, I guess we'll look at that real quick.
More debris.
Same thing to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Agony already checked there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There was nothing. Just because I can, I melt the snow at the bottom of the stairs with prestidigitation.
Sounds good.
Snow way.
Skiff would ready another arrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready like firebolt this time.
Sounds like
I mean, it's a pretty solid spell. Why do you think that was like Shill's go-to?
I mean, to be fair, Ray of Frost isn't bad either. Just depending on what you're doing.
And
Because
Boar would be
technically,
backing up the
I
group.
have.
If you don't, well, Ray of Frost, in my opinion, is better if you need to reduce movement. If you don't need to, it's what, a D6 versus a D10 for damage.
No, it's a D8, and
was
I
thinking
can
D8.
reroll ones. And I reroll ones with ice.
Well, you're that specific because you took that specific
yeah,
feat. Yeah.
that's why I'm saying like it's better for me.
So either stars upward, so Agony and Zan would lead us onward again.
Onward and upward. And then definitely the Boar would be following everyone. Just making sure nobody else comes from behind.
Fair enough. Let's see. Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's how that works. Okay. Good
Indeed,
to know.
that is how stairs work.
So, all right. This might actually be a chance for some very interesting shenanigans. So Zan and
Agony.
Agony are leading the way. Are you having your shark boar bring up the rear?
Yep.
Okay.
And Frost and Skiff would have a one shot of theirs readied in case of anything in the middle.
Sounds good.
Now to find out where we went. Oh, here we are. Oh, it looks like the thing that we looked at came over here, or is that a different one?
Nope, that's the same thing. She just came
And it's
upstairs.
Mom?
And it's Mom.
The icy crown encircling the fortress doubles as a battlemented rooftop. Each prong of the crown extends 40 feet above the roof line, and the prongs have a 10-foot wide gap between them. Situated in the middle of the roof is a nest, almost 30 feet in diameter.
No.
As soon as you see them, they see you, and the creature attempts to crawl on the back of the big giant bird thing.
Okay.
Before he does that, do we have a chance to fire bolt/arrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you do that to the tiny burb or the big burb?
The tiny burb, I do.
You do it to the tiny burb.
Because
Oh, hey, does that mean is it one of those things where she could potentially wild surge it? They had that happen before when she won the spell.
And
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's
hate
and
this.
got 42 and turned into a potted plant.
It does go wild. All right, let's see what you get.
You want her to roll 1d100?
1d%, please.
Do it. Give us
Let's
potted plant.
see what you got.
24.
Not potted plant. It's the opposite.
No, it is not a potted plant.
It is quite literally opposite.
Oh. So for this... Oh, okay. Your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
Oh,
Okay.
That's literally
it?
it.
Yep. This can only be this effect can only be ended by a remove curse spell.
Like Frost would care about that.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
does
it's
Frost
frostier
care?
now.
Frost
Well,
does care.
Oh,
Frost.
Well, do we
Wait.
notice?
And is that her fur that changed colors?
Yeah. No.
No.
Wait,
It's
yeah,
skin.
it's her skin. Oh, so only her skin, so not her fur.
Yeah. So we
Nope,
may not
not
even
your
notice.
fur.
Yeah, we may not even notice that much of
I
it.
didn't notice anything.
Just
Yeah.
areas where your skin is their fur. Is
So your nose,
Lips.
well, cats don't really have lips like that, so
Weird.
no.
Yeah.
Hit
your
ears, maybe?
your beans,
Yeah, the palm area.
your fingy and toe beans, and that's basically it.
Okay, she's fine with that.
Maybe the inside of your ears,
That is cool. She will
depending on how
accept that.
fur it is.
Cool.
In the same moment, she ended up trying to shoot off her firebolt and failed.
And turned blue.
Yeah.
She got very sad at that, so she turned blue.
Can can I use my moment to, instead of doing a shot, do a quick insight check to see what the big bird is looking like?
So you would rather do an insight instead of attempting to attack?
Right now, yeah, he doesn't know enough about these
Okay.
creatures.
All right, roll insight.
Better than last time.
So the big bird is getting ready for the little burb to get on its back, and then they will be leaving.
Yeah.
He lets it happen.
So at this point, if you want to try and fight the big and little burbs, I recommend initiative.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking we'd have time to do it before they took off.
Well, they haven't yet. They noticed you and they're getting ready to do so, but
If we want to attack and we roll initiative, we roll higher than what they do, then we would end up getting attacks in.
yeah. Let's see.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get off a fireball.
I will be able to do something, I guess. Oh, hey.
Skiff was ready to let him go, but then he sees how battle ready his team is, and he's like, in his mind anyway, he doesn't actually say it, but it's like, okay, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, he's not good. He can't warn us exactly.
Yeah.
Give me just a second.
I know Agony was like, okay, looking towards the others and seeing Frost get
Hey,
stance for
he got
battle.
the same roll. He got the same base roll as Frost.
That is
He just
a
happens to have a
bonus.
+7.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he's gonna get a lot higher bonus when for the reprisal.
I was so close to getting a nat 20 there. So close.
But no
So
cigar.
close, and yet, so far.
All right. So, initiative count. Zan and Agony are top of the order.
Oh, both at the same time. Yeah.
Giggity.
Did you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first and try and stun him so you get the stun bonus?
That does sound fun.
All right, Zan, let's see what you got.
Staff. 17 hit?
Which one are you attacking? Big Burb?
Yeah, Big Bird. Because if Little Bird trying to get on Big Bird to fly away, that this is the best way to do it.
17 does hit.
And I'm going to make it stunning.
All right. So that's
stunning.
10 damage and...
I forget, is that a DC or the, do I roll the...
Yeah,
1d4?
it's
actually, actually, I'm supposed to roll my sword and not the quarterstaff.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I
something,
mean-
but I was like, oh, she's probably got a plan for this.
Yeah, it is a con save though, so that's gonna be... What is that gonna be? Oh, so that's a 10.
Yeah, DC
I'm
15.
I was like, I think
fairly
there was something up
certain
there.
that's a failure. So,
Stunned Big Bird.
Big Bird is stunned at the state of Sesame Street.
I was about to say, it's not yellow.
Yeah. Oh, my little buddy. So cute and fluffy. Yes, you are. Alrighty. That's not your only hits.
And you,
Extra attack with the Monk Punch.
I was about to say, you do get a advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot on that one. That one hits, so I'll do it.
Well,
For
you never
I'm
know if
gonna
you could
do
crit.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
do the next
you-
one with advantage.
You could crit.
I'm gonna sue from grilling cheese.
Please do.
I like cheese. All right, so
Advantage didn't help on the.
Advantage.
um, yes, advantage definitely. You could either take the 11, which misses, or the 11, which misses. But you know what the best part about that is? They're not at ones.
Yeah.
A 20 does hit.
And this one will be stinky.
Oh, you're gonna make it stinky, huh?
And it becomes poisoned if it can.
So 10 damage and 4.
Can the creature become poisoned?
Let's find out. Yes, it can. So it now has the poisoned condition.
Yes. I forget what all that does, but I know it's good for us.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks
If it wasn't
until
already stunned.
Oh, skill
Yeah,
checks? Ooh.
until the poison wears off.
Alright. Time to run in and tell the board to charge.
And charging attack with advantage?
Charge and attack with advantage. And, I don't have a good way of doing it, but
Fair enough.
I was gonna say take the
so-
first damage, but they're both the same.
22 definitely hits and damage, and because it's stunned, it automatically fails the save.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 17 damage, and it is knocked prone.
Even though stunned is probably more powerful of a debuff than prone.
Just
Well,
to be
prone it's on the ground. It'll have to use half of its movement to stand up when it can move. Because right now, it's stunned.
And kind of poisoned.
And poisoned, which means
Yes.
that skill checks and attack rolls have disadvantage until the poison wears off.
So let's
All right.
attack with the flame tongue.
With advantage.
You're
Ooh,
gonna
19.
cook
19.
this bird.
At least try.
By the way, because of stun and prone, that's 2 instances of advantage, so you would need 2 instances of disadvantage to get rid of it. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how much damage you doing?
9.
I can re-roll 2s.
Okay.
So
5
10
and
damage
5,
altogether.
so 10. All right, fair enough.
And for my second attack, does a 24 hit.
20. Oh yeah, 24 hits.
And then, okay, good. I don't need a reroll.
16 full.
Yeah.
You have 16 more fire. Nice.
Yep.
And I think that will be it.
All right, cool beans. So after agony,
Doesn't Roll20 have like an initiative tracker to know who's next all the time?
yes,
I think
probably.
it didn't work the last several times he tried.
Yeah, I was about to say it doesn't work for me for some reason. Like it only puts a couple of you guys on it at any given time.
Strange.
Yeah, like for me, turn order right now, it has no one on it at all.
Weird.
Yeah, it's really annoying. All right, so up next. So that was Zan and Agony. So up next is Skiff.
Oh, they got lower even than 13. Neat.
Yep.
Okay, attack the big one with advantage.
The big one.
Attacking Big Bird with advantage.
24.
24 definitely hits.
For 20 damage.
20.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You want to do that again?
Yeah, 21 to hit.
21 still hits.
22 damage.
Hey, that's pretty good. Good news, you guys have got it to just about half health.
Action surge, attacking again.
Oh.
Oh.
22.
25. Yeah, 22 definitely hits.
Another 20 damage.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You're rolling 5s
Shooter's
consistently.
helping.
It looks like you've got the curse of
25.
twins here. 25 definitely hits.
19.
Oh.
He's trying, okay?
I mean, you still net average 20.25 per hit.
It was really good.
Because that's
so.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Out of 4 attacks, 2 of them did 20, 1 of them did 22, and 1 of them did 19. So on average, that was all 3 attacks doing 20 damage and then 1 extra point somewhere. Overall, that's pretty damn good.
Any bonus action funness?
No. He doesn't have any good fun bonus action stuff. End turn.
Alright, so the rock is stunned. By the way, yes, that is a rock.
I thought it was a bird.
Well, I mean, it's a rock, not a boulder, so...
I can't. I can't.
Get it?
It's funny.
I've been really
And
giggly.
she was gonna ride this thing. Okay.
She's
Let's
done
see.
until the end of Zan's next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the bird is, not Little Burb.
Can bird
What's a little
do
bird
anything?
gonna do?
Little Burb is gonna be very angry at you for
what?
hurting
Which one?
Big
Don't
Burb.
blame.
Which
That is
one?
a good question.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know. It's like A, B, C, or D. Yes.
Well, there is also the E option.
Hey, I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. Skip has done a bit of damage to it.
All
Just a
I
bit.
did was turn blue.
And it
Actually,
only
yeah.
Yes,
health.
we know you are very sad because you missed.
I like that she also has the blue dot still.
Yeah, because Frost is blue. I love it.
Ah, there it is. Let's see. Oh man, that's a really long range.
Uh-oh.
Alright. I need to bust out my incredibly proficient skills
You should have
in artistry.
put one more step closer to me, Skiff.
Let's see. And actually, I just put that in the wrong spot, so hold on, let me move that.
Is a saving throw in our futures?
Yes.
Except for maybe Frost. Maybe.
Yeah, not Frost.
I'm
Frost
so
has-
glad.
Just in the
I remembered
scares.
my reaction.
Yeah, Frost hasn't actually done anything yet, so she wanted to get everybody else, so actually it'd be more like that.
Well, I mean,
Makes
it was
sense.
already getting the one.
Yeah, but more concretely on us.
Yeah.
What kind of save is it?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
And it happens immediately. Fun. Well, you
Sure
get plus.
does.
You get +2 on it, so.
I think I'm out of your range.
Yeah, you're right.
You are out of the range.
But I can use my my war magic reaction to add +4 to it. My roll.
Oh,
Nice.
agony.
Don't worry, I think Agony's got this.
Me and
I
the
got
board.
24.
What about you, Zane?
Thor the boar.
So, 15 for Zane at least. Oh yeah, and technically the boar would get my +2, but I don't think that helps.
Does a 24 pass, Voss?
24 does in fact pass.
Does a 15 though?
No.
And we'll never know
So
what
close.
in between
I
is.
still save for half though.
Yep, you will take. Wait, you've got the.
You got evasion.
Evasion.
Oh, very nice. All right, so you'll
Very
take
nice.
half, and Skiff will take half, but Thor the Boar and Agony will be taking the full amount of damage on this.
I did not heal Boar since last damages.
So that is going to be 11 bludgeoning damage and 18 cold damage for a total of 29.
I want to use absorb. Oh no, I can't use absorb balance. Already did the save. Whatever. I'll take it.
So those of who passed will take half, or in other words, 14 damage. Otherwise, you take 28. Or 29, I should
Yeah, I was
say.
about to say 29, right?
Meanwhile, a
no.
hailstorm kicked up and then bludgeoned you. A lot.
Oh, that sounds fun.
But only in that 20-foot area.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. All right.
I mean,
So
it was a
that-
pretty good idea for it, though. For depending on considering how many of us there are.
Yep, that was Little Burb's turn. So I believe that puts it to Kitty Cat.
So I'm gonna fireball the fuck out of them.
Oh,
Sounds like a plan.
I'm assuming you're
'Cause I-
putting it over here-ish.
Yeah,
That way it only hits them.
yeah. I
So-
can't toggle advantage, so I was just gonna.
Well,
It
it's a
is a
saving
save,
throw, not
so-
an attack
Oh, yeah.
anyway.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Stun.
But
Oh.
it's a big rock.
Well, yeah, it's not making the deck save.
Yeah, Big Burb automatically fails. Little Burb, on the other hand, very much passes.
Well, at
So
least taking
24
half.
damage.
So,
And I'm
Little
gonna
Burb-
use Quicken Spell. I'm gonna use Quicken Spell, which also means
Fire.
The spell you're
Ta-da.
about to use will affect it with your shard.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that again.
I like how it didn't move this entire time, and then when I go to give it damage, it's like, oh, I can move now, and it's like, no, Little Burb, no Big Burb. You have
So
to
he has
stay
to make
there.
another save.
Both of them, right? Or you wait?
Or-
Yeah,
let's
she's
start with-
redoing
Both.
fireball being
Yeah.
quickened.
Okay. And
Which-
because you're quicken spelling it, that means that you could add your
Oh
like-
yeah, plan to. I fucking plan to because it doesn't say it only affects one person. It's
Yes, it does. It says one target.
a target you can see.
I'm gonna Little Burb. So
You-
I'm
oh.
gonna
If it hits
do.
it, don't-
At the
well,
beginning of
it
each-
So
would-
that is a pass.
But it still hits it for some damage.
It
Mhm.
does hit for damage. So
And even if it passes, I can still do the essence of
Yep.
the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the beginning
Yeah.
of its next turn, it'll do 2d10 fire.
all right. So Big Burb is not good. Little Burb did pass, so we'll take 16 damage.
But it's currently Little Burb is currently on fire already. It starts on fire. It doesn't take damage till its next turn.
I
It's
was
already
gonna
on
say
fire
Big
though.
Bird
Yeah.
Yeah.
would have to be not good for us to battle it, so.
Yeah. So at the beginning of their turn, you get to do 2d10 fire damage.
But considering they kind of just went, it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see if it needed to happen, but either way, Good
A
extra
little
stuff.
fun.
I'm not fucking around right here.
makes sense.
Oh, you throw hail? Ha! Let me show you what real magic's like. Aren't you a frost mage? Hey, hey,
I said.
shush. Shush. I'm doing magic. Shush.
Are you really gonna complain?
That one person in the audience, I'll complain. And then you fireball that one too.
Yes.
Because it's fireball all the way down. It's only
Sometimes
fireball.
I turn it to ice ball, but because
It's
of
just
the
fireball.
Because of
Some-
the incredible amount of resistance and immunity going on around here.
I'm not changing it, but to be fair, I do like changing it to ice ball.
I mean, Ice Ball is flavorfully hilarious when you consider instead of a big explosion of fire, you essentially throw a little hailstone and it just turns into a massive ball of ice that just goes thwomp noises.
The biggest
And-
snowball ever.
Exactly. You will never lose a snowball fight. All right. So anyway, top of the order, I believe, was.
Combo. Right?
Oh yeah, that's right. It was both Agony and Zan, wasn't it?
Yeah, and so the stun wore
Yeah.
off though, right? So
At the end of the
try
turn.
to reapply the stun.
Well, it wears off at the beginning of your turn.
Oh.
So
But if he were
There
to
you
do it again, it would be
then it
till
would
the
re-up
next.
it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I will keep trying to re-up it.
All right. Gonna attempt to re-up on Big Burb.
Burbot ain't going nowhere.
It'd be funny if you
Oh, wait, no. The wording of Stunning Strike, the target must succeed on a con saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh, so you still have advantage.
It still has advantage until the end of this turn for both of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're technically at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Either one is a crit
Mhm.
though.
It was worth trying.
Man, that plus 12.
And then the Constitution saving throw.
For the wound.
And are you doing the are you gonna try and re-up the stun?
Yes, so I'm spending a key point on re-upping the stun.
When
Okay.
it gets disadvantage on its saving throw still.
Does it?
Yeah. It was I thought it was saving rolls
Uh
as well.
I mean
Does
no
it?
strength and dex saves.
And then poison effects, attack rolls, and ability checks, not saving throws.
Oh, okay.
But either way, it failed both the Sword of Wounding and the stun.
Okay.
So you re-up the stun and do the extra D4 damage.
Woohoo.
Not that I think the extra D4 is really going to matter in the long run, but
Not really.
so that's what, total of 13 damage? Boom.
Yes.
Monk Punch. Hit for 12. All right, fair enough. It's not dead yet. Yep, that'll do it. So you have killed Big Burb.
You do have 2 more if you want to use Flurry.
And by the way, apparently that extra 2 damage did in fact set it to where you didn't need to use another attack.
Perfect.
Ah. So 2 attacks, still with the roll for the harm, could be used on the smaller bird.
Yep.
As
Does 13 hit the small bird?
13 does not hit the small bird. Oh wait, never mind. Yes, it does.
Oh.
I was looking at the wrong sheet.
Well, that's one of the things too, because it's probably pretty close to hitting that small bird. That I almost kind of thought too. I never do it, but there actually is a way I can turn key points into extra attack roll to see the 2 points per key.
Yeah, no, 13 does in fact hit the little burb.
So 7
Neato.
necrotic, 9 bludgeoning, and poisoned.
Immune to the poison condition.
Fun.
Now I'm all out.
So much damage from a monk.
Yeah. Out of key points or things to do this turn?
Things to do this turn. I've got plenty of key points left.
I was about to say, all
It's
right.
It's gonna be
Cool.
pretty hard for me to get rid of all of them.
Hey, you know what? If you make a concerted effort and this enemy doesn't just disappear. All right. Was that it? Okay.
Me.
So Zan, no, Agony,
Yeah.
because Zan just went.
It is why
22
I board
definitely hits.
for 12.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna roll with advantage to just have one button press. Does the 18 hit? Does the
I mean, it did when
12
hand hit.
Does the 12 hit? I mean, my brain.
Hold on, guys.
So realistically, Skiff thinks it's a shame that these things had to die, but I mean, killing something also is one way to learn how about it too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Agony is at least happy that she was hurt.
All right.
Shoot her name.
Beans.
Does a 12 hit the bird?
12 does not.
So you at least got one hit with your fire.
Was this thing you're looking at happen before damage of fire, or am I good to roll with that?
No, I was. Someone was talking to me.
Oh.
So you do fire damage.
With sword.
You gonna re-roll that one?
Roll the one. Wait, which was it again?
The 7 on the right. It was a 6 and a 1 to make it.
I couldn't remember what number it was that I rolled.
Yeah.
D6.
So
Okay.
that's a 9 instead.
So 16 fire.
16. All right. Anything else?
And since I didn't use my bonus action, I might as well just compelled duel. See if I can at least stop it from attacking anybody else.
She passed.
Not surprised.
Thank you.
Alright, that's it.
At the end of your turn,
I am in the thing. I'm in the square. I don't know.
You
if the
and your
hail...
boar.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think about that, but
Oh.
It makes sense. That wasn't it, though.
I
No.
forgot to remove it. It's instantaneous. It's not a duration or a concentration
Oh, okay.
or anything.
I thought it might have been like the hail still comes down or something.
No. Although she does have the ability to do that, she didn't. Not for this. So what she's gonna do? At the end of your turn, mind.
Wait, is she flying or is she a spell? Because if it's a spell, I can counterspell it.
It is not a spell. A
Damn.
gust of wind comes in and she gets wreathed in snow. And when the snow disappears, she is not standing there anymore.
And they don't even get an opportunity attack, do they?
Mm-mm.
Boo.
Is there any good loot?
I mean,
Actually, since you mentioned it,
since it was
Uh,
just fly away,
Skiff
why
would
did it
study the.
wait for the bird?
Skiff hasn't really been around this big of a bird recently or before, so he would study the corpse,
that's fair. It's a pretty spiffy corpse.
right?
Yeah,
let's
definitely gonna.
Is there
to-
anything special that we could glean from it if we decide to harvest anything?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Why? Okay, whatever. It's fine.
Because it's a big bird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. So you guys search for loot.
Yes.
Alrighty then. Go ahead and give me either investigation or perception.
God, I feel like my
Hey, that's pretty
investigation.
good.
Skip's a little distracted by the bird corpse.
Okay, okay. Fuck. I'll use my advantage with this. See what happens. And sucks. Dog dick. What? I am fucking whatever I choose to roll. It is sucking dog dick.
I think it always is going to be the
I want to
opposite.
say because frost is not strong, and you have to like lift the bird in order to look under it. I don't know.
Meanwhile, Agony is over here like, why are you guys having trouble moving this bird? Just shoves it out of the way, all the loot right there.
I mean, I am strong, so that does make sense. Versus most of the others.
So, after Agony moves the bird corpse out of the way, you see a 5-foot tall, 150-pound silver dragon egg.
Oh.
Oh.
A
Neat.
carved harp made of exotic wood with ivory and zircon inlays. An electrum chain with a bloodstone pendant. And a wooden sea chest covered in bird droppings, locked with a heavy padlock.
Skip would head toward the chest.
All right, fair enough.
I am examining the dragon egg.
Not the harp.
She has her. I mean,
the harp.
She can't play. She
The
can't
egg is an
play.
egg, but the harp could be anything. It could even be an egg.
It could be one
She
of the
can
legendary
only.
bard instruments.
She cannot play a string instrument. She can only play she knows how to play
Wind?
like an ocarina. Yeah, certain wind instruments. So she can only play wind, not string.
What? Ocarinas are totally string instruments. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, because I should pull mine out. There's strings everywhere. So yeah, she's looking at the dragon egg because it's a dragon egg. And she
Hey,
looks
did you
at
know
it.
that dragon eggs are dragon eggs?
Frost is sketching
me
it, and she's like,
surprised.
"We need
How
to
big
take
is it again?
this."
5 feet tall and 150 pounds.
So you wouldn't pick it up; you would hug it. It's just big.
Yeah, she's basically hugging it. She's like, "We need to take care of this baby."
She's hugging it. Skip is trying to unlock it. Can I do like a thieves tool check or something?
Absolutely.
Oh, hey, that's pretty
23.
good.
Oh god, this lock's difficulty is so much lower than that. So I'm assuming you flip the lid.
Carefully and slowly.
Fair enough. Inside the chest is 320 gold pieces, a gold ring with a black pearl set into it, carved into the shape of a whirlpool, and a spell scroll.
Can I Arcana check the ring?
Yeah, go ahead.
21.
There is no magic about this ring, but it is very pretty.
Would I recognize the scroll? Being a wizard?
Let's see.
I'm not saying I'm currently good enough to cast it if it's a really powerful spell, but I might recognize like the arcane markings or whatever to know what it could be.
You do not know what spell it is.
Oh, okay. I give it to Agony because I figured if it's not arcane based, it could be holy based.
Well, I doubt if I would. But do I recognize?
You do not recognize this spell.
Fair enough.
Do you all hand it to me to see
It
if
looks similar to a spell that you do recognize, but it's just different enough to where you're like, it's similar to a spell I know, but it's not that spell.
Who would know? Who would it be similar for? Agony or Skiff?
Let's see. Agony, you're a paladin,
Yes.
and Skiff is a wizard.
A little bit, yeah.
Neither of you.
Oof.
The closest it would be to a paladin spell, but it's not that paladin spell.
Out of character. Cleric. Got it.
Yep.
Or it could have been druid, since technically it is.
It is that too.
Healy. Yeah.
Why not both?
So not this character, but your other characters. We're just gonna haul it around until we find one.
Yes.
Yeah. Out of game, it's a scroll of mass cure wounds.
Oh my god,
That
that's so
makes
good.
sense.
Unfortunately, because it's not on either of your spell lists, no one can cast it
Or even know what the fuck it is.
or know what it is.
I can at least throw it in my inventory and hold it for later.
By the way, I do find it funny. Clerics get mass cure wounds and cure wounds, but paladins only get the basic one, cure wounds.
Even bards get mass.
Yep, bards, druids, and clerics get it. Paladins only, all three of those and a couple of others get the normal version.
Well, I mean, paladins are only
Okay.
half casters.
Mm-hmm. What tier was
Yeah.
that again? I can't remember.
5th tier.
5th. Okay.
Tier 5.
So I realize that we cannot take the egg right now.
Right now, anyway.
So
I mean,
I look at the.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can. I just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could. How much can Big B's hand carry?
Not that much, I don't
120.
think.
It's only up to 1 minute. It's a large hand. The hand of object has AC of 20 and hit points equal to your. It has a strength of 26 plus 8.
Wow.
So it
that's a
definitely
lot.
has the strength. It definitely has the strength to carry it. The only issue is the duration.
It is that duration. Yeah. I only have. I can't. Yeah. I could move it.
Agony
Possibly,
could carry it.
Agony could
I
probably
can?
carry it.
Probably. What's your strength?
14.
I think so.
Mhm. But I mean, I don't know if we should move it somewhere and then come back for it, so it's not.
Even
In
with
the-
all my other junk I got on me.
Well, it is definitely within your push-pull carry, your push-pull drag. So at the very least, you could probably drag it down the stairs.
That
Considering it's a
does not
dragon egg,
sound good.
well, considering it's a dragon egg, it should be pretty sturdy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get it down near the entrance so we can take it with us when we leave.
While people are marveling over the egg, Skiff got 80 out of the 320 gold and just left the ring there.
That's fair.
20. Is that
I,
the in-between amount for everyone?
Is that the in-between amount?
320 divided by 4 is 80, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I just wanted to double
Okay.
check because I'm thinking that's correct.
Oh
but
god,
I wasn't
I
sure.
know math.
Math is hard.
What's the chain with the stone?
Stone.
It's an electrum chain with a bloodstone pendant. So it's a bloodstone pendant, and then it's inlaid into an electrum chain.
Oh, like a necklace.
Does
Yeah.
that seem magical?
It's very pretty, but that too is not magical.
Figure it was worth the shot.
Yep.
I would grab that and the ring because why the fuck not?
Because jewelry is
Because
pretty.
jewelry. She does like pretty things.
I like pretty things.
So she can't play it, but she grabs the harp and looks at it. Is it magical? Does anyone know if it's magical? I don't.
Can Skiff Arcana check the harp?
Go ahead.
I mean, I guess I could technically do that. I don't think I still know anything though.
He's really good at Arcana checking stuff.
Apparently,
He is.
Yes.
unfortunately, both of you yield the same result, very similar to the electrum chain with the bloodstone pendant, and the gold ring with the whirlpool pearl on it. The harp is also not magical, although it is incredibly pretty.
It'll sell for something later.
It's like Frost fails at magicking it. It's like, here. And then it's like Skiff seems to really get into looking at it and like examining it, and then he just like shoves it back at her and like shrugs and just walks away.
Yeah, no.
Seems legit.
So is that
All
everything
right.
up on this roof then?
That is everything in the castle. That's literally everything.
Woohoo! Does that mean milestone?
So I guess we'll take the egg downstairs.
Yes.
To where?
To the
Egg
door.
down-
Near
Downstairs.
where we're gonna exit to the cavern. We have like a sled that we can put it on once we leave. We're just taking it to the door for now.
Down 2 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Gotta have fun with
four
that.
of us. We can do it together theoretically.
Well, I mean,
Can the boar help? Can the boar help carry it?
well, the boar has
Considering
more
how
strength
wide-
than I, so yes.
I was about to say, considering how wide the steps are, the boar you could probably just tie it to the boar's back and it'd be fine.
There we
Fuck
go.
yeah, we
Entire
tie it to the
place
boar.
was made to
Put it on my
the
saddle
house.
or whatever I have on it.
Sure.
Tie it down. Yeah.
Tie it to the shark. In a way
Okay,
we
but we're about to be where I have to go. So are we at a milestone near a stopping point?
Actually, since you mentioned it, because you've cleared everything, and you murdered the bird,
And
murdered the bird, you have passed all the trials. So that is, in fact, 2 milestones.
let's go. Perfect.
I'm gonna credit Zan for that. An immediate
too.
stop on the bird.
Yeah.
On the bird. No flying away.
Yeah, no, because the thing is if you didn't if you didn't stun the bird, first thing the bird does, flies away with the little burb, and that. So you will know later what you've done is stopped her from re-upping the infinite night.
Nice. Does it have to do with that egg?
No, it
Oh.
has to do with the fact that she has to travel on the bird. So that's Auril,
I was
by
about
the
to-
way. If you hadn't figured it out yet, that's Auril.
You just saying
she,
that, never mind. Made me think it.
Yeah. So Auril flies on that rock every night to re-up the Evernight spell. And because she can no longer fly on that bird, she has no way of re-upping the spell. So you will have brought Dawn back to the spine of the world.
So that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Very much so. That's why it's
That's
a
why it's a
milestone.
milestone.
Yeah.
It wasn't killing the bird, it was preventing the re-upping of the spell. But, I mean, either way, you've got it. That, and you've severely pissed off Auril, so if you had gained any boons from her before, she will be revoking them now. Luckily, I don't think any of you had anything to lose from that, so...
Right?
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
So was Frost offered something because she was so ice oriented, or because of her secret or something? Or like she
That
never
I
told
will
us,
leave-
huh?
That I will leave to Frost to say if she wants to. However, I do believe that was the end of the stream, right?